So you want to play as a true freshman. Stick to the end of the video for me to tell you the most important thing that's going to get you to that point. But these are 3 things I think every incoming freshman needs to do to play their first year. First and foremost, show out in the strength and conditioning. Don't just come to the workouts thinking I'm just going to lollygag it. No. Come, show your best, show that you're progressing, show that you're killing it in the weight room. Tell me you're killing it on the conditioning practices, because at the end of the day, the strength coaches are in direct correlation with your position and your head coach. They check in with them every single week to see who guys are getting stronger, who guys are the leader in the pack, and they're position specific. Especially that you're coming in as a young dude, right? Because at this point, you have a lot to prove. They don't know who you are. They're still learning about you. So come in, be a dude's dude, and try to, like I said, do your best to get an opportunity so you can show out. Because I'm telling you, you slack off in the weight room, you slack off in conditioning, they're in direct correlation with the head coach in your position, telling them that you're not wanting to be a dude, and you're going to only prolong yourself from playing. Number 2, show out in special teams. Special teams is such an underrated part of your game. Most people don't want to play special teams, right? It's one of the most underrated part of the game, but you have to understand, coaches are looking for headhunters. They're looking for guys that are selfless or selfish, right? Which one do you want to be, right? They're looking for guys that are looking to put the team before themselves. You might want to be a starter. You might be a starter, but I'm telling you, be a special teams guy, because that's only going to take you such a far way. You're going to be on the travel bus when it's game day, game 1 as a freshman. I'm telling you, that was what really was huge for me and what allowed me to be playing against USC, my first game as a true freshman. And then last but not least, I think this is the most important thing that you need to do to play as a true freshman. Know your plays. And I say that very, very importantly, because at the end of the day, we skim over that. You might be an athletic freak. You might be highly touted, especially in NIL these days. But if you don't know your plays and aren't consistent of doing your job, you're never going to see the field. You're already coming on with a short leash because you are a freshman. You already have the 8 ball behind you. But at the end of the day, if you can know your plays, if you can take 10 to 15 minutes after summer camp or after training camp or after practice to practice your plays, practice your footwork, so you can be in position, what those coaches are going to notice. And then in the meetings, ask questions. Ask smart questions. Ask questions that you might think the coach hasn't went over. Don't ask questions about your playbook that you should have known day 1 install, right? Ask questions of, what should I do if this happens? What should I do? Conceptual questions, right? Those are going to show the coach that you're intuitive, that you care, that you're really studying your playbook. Coach, I saw this on this so-and-so display. What would I do to 3x1? Or what do I do if they come on this formation? I'm telling you, coaches see that and their brains are lighting up, because they say, this guy cares. We need to get him on the field as quick as possible, because we already know it. So do those things if you want to be a true freshman.